that was from last week's vlog, vlog number 49, which showed a rather grungy, uncomplimenting side of Detroit, a side I've avoided up to this particular point. In vlog number 50, this week's vlog, I'd once again like to leave the downtown core that I'm in this picture and take a look at another grungy side of Detroit, and that is the gritty industrial legacy of Detroit. I confess I feel somewhat like a traitor because I have built Detroit up for 48 vlogs. Why am I going negative on vlog 49 and 50? Because Detroit, home of the American automobile industry and once mighty symbol of enterprise and ingenuity, is a city of haunting contrasts, and those contrasts need to be shown. Not too far from downtown, east along Gratiot Avenue, is a White Castle hamburger restaurant. Right there. Renowned for their ridiculously low-priced sliders, 3 for $3. You can't beat that. And just to the left, the building you see is the former Cadillac stamping plant. Yes, the mighty automotive name Cadillac from General Motors. Perhaps the most well-known relic of Detroit industrial decay is Fisher Body Plant 21. It's fairly close to downtown. Here is part of the story from vlog number 31, Fisher Building, Detroit's largest art object. The name closely associated with General Motors is Fisher Body. Now, the Fisher brothers were an amazing group of 6 brothers who in one way or other were involved with Fisher Body. All the chassis for the GM cars were built by Fisher Body, and they were eventually a subsidiary of General Motors. But the corporation itself was incorporated in 1919, and at that time had a capacity of 370,000 car bodies. And here I'm driving by long-abandoned Fisher Body Plant number 21, a favorite target of urban explorers in Detroit. So I couldn't just pass by. Seeing this open door, I just had to go in and do some urban exploring myself. And as you can see, the place has been stripped of anything of value. Any copper tubing, electrical wiring, whatever of value is gone. And the graffiti from gangs is all over the place. So why not head down this way and explore? Well, it's probably not the safest activity. It was in vlog number 34 that I penetrated the deepest into one of these abandoned industrial plants, and that was the American Motors plant. Corporate headquarters for American Motors, but also car design and research. In 1960, American Motors had car sales of 468,000. That's not chicken feed. In 1978, Chrysler bought American Motors, largely due to one asset, and that was the Jeep. That's the Jeep that eventually saved Chrysler's bacon. Packard was an American luxury brand built by Packard Motor Company of Detroit, Michigan. The first Packard automobiles were produced in 1899, and the last Detroit-built Packard was in 1956 when the factory shut down. By the way, the causeway you see here over East Grand Boulevard collapsed a couple of months ago. Nobody was hurt, but it's down. The name on the causeway is Arte Express. That's the company that bought the entire Packard complex for about $400,000. They were planning for a mixed-use complex here, but the problem is back taxes are already $300,000. You do the math. Straight ahead, to my right, a relic of history that closed in 1988, the former railway station of Detroit. A marvel of architecture, abandoned in 1988, waiting to be resurrected in one form or other, just waiting for the money to arrive. And here's a look at the Michigan Central Station from the west. At the end of the tracks is the entry to the Detroit-Windsor Railway Tunnel. By the way, just a couple of days ago, a Windsor cab driver was convicted of smuggling people through the Windsor-Detroit Railway Tunnel. As you swing around the double tracks that go to Chicago, Michigan Central Station. What a beautiful view. As I indicated in vlogs 21 and 22, great news. The Ford Motor Company has decided to buy the old Central Railway Station and create its autonomous car headquarters right here in Corktown, where Henry Ford lived. On the weekend of June 25th last year, Ford actually had an open house. I was there. It was the biggest thrill of all my vlogs in Detroit. So the cost of this acquisition was about $740 million, and you know how those things go. They only go up. Things in business are dicey. They're iffy. In a headline just a couple of weeks ago, 3 alarming takeaways from Ford Motor Company's tough second quarter. So the company is not doing that well. And you have to wonder how that will impact plans for Corktown. Join me next Friday for more on this fascinating city of Detroit. And if you made it this far, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and maybe a comment. Don't forget, even if you're subscribed, you need to click on the alert bell in order to get notification of the next vlog published every Friday.